Hi everyone, it's Nicole from Paperback Princess coming to you again with another Showcase Sunday. I am expecting a few more books that aren't going to be making it into this post, and I'll probably kick them to the next time that I have a Showcase Sunday. So I'm going to dive right in with my latest grabs. I recently got Send Me a Sign by Tiffany Schmidt. This is a finished copy, and I'm really excited to read this book. It's terribly sad, and when I tweeted this to her that I had gotten it, apparently my phone wanted to change some word to bloodied, so I said, "Thanks for bloodied, send me a sign." It was a lot funnier when it happened, but we talked about it, and it was pretty funny. So thank you to Bloomsbury for that. I also want to give a big thanks to Bloomsbury for this book that was waiting in my mailbox today. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's Doomed by Tracy Deebs. Pandora's Box meets The Matrix, kind of, in a like video game world to save the world. Really excited about it. Kind of sounds like the new show Revolution, if you've heard anything about that. No Power, No Nothing. I just started reading that, watching that, and it's pretty good. This comes out on January 8th, 2013, which is actually my dad's birthday. Really excited about that. Thank you again to Bloomsbury for this one. I can't wait to dive into it. I also I purchased. Oh, I left the other book upstairs. Okay. I also purchased Sweet Venom by Tara Lynn Childs. Reasoning behind that is that I got Sweet Shadows from ArcCycle and was all excited, and then I was like, oh hey, there's a first book, so now I get to read these two. And I feel really awful because I got it from ArcCycle, and Jen really wants to try to get people to read the books and post their reviews really quickly, and I'm very sorry about that. Have several, I'm sorry. I have several books from BEA that I'm still working on that come out in October that I want to try to read, so I'm looking at the end of October, possibly early November for these, so we'll see what's going on. My library also had a super sale on books a few weeks ago, where I got the first Artemis Fowl book for 50 cents. 50 cents. Really excited about that. I want to reread that. I've heard really great things about If I Stay by Gail Forman. I got this at BJ's. I kind of snuck it in when I went food shopping with my parents and was like, oh. My parents were like, really, a book? You need more? Yes, clearly. Also, I got, which I'm so excited about, and I've really wanted to read this, is Starters by Lissa Price. Looks like a totally cool cover, and it sounds really awesome, the idea of somebody borrowing your body. Totally sick, but totally awesome, and I really want to get to it. There's so many books that I really want to get to. Who am I kidding? Also from my library sale was The Shack by W.M. Paul Young. It's supposed to be a really sad adult book. Looks pretty short. Maybe a quick read, maybe not. I'm not sure. As a book to just shelve, I got P.S. I Love You by Cecilia Ahern. I kind of wish I hadn't gotten rid of my copy because my copy was so worn and loved because I sobbed reading this book. I sobbed reading it, and I just cried, and I carried it around with me for a week to and from school because I just had to read it and absorb it and love it. I also got Forgive My Fins by Tara Lynn Childs. Also, apparently it was a very Tara Lynn Childs month. I love mermaids. I really do, so I'm really excited to read this one. Again, I'm really hoping to get to this sometime in the next millennium. I also, with that, got Fins Are Forever, so I'm 2/3 of the way to finishing that trilogy. Rounding out my week, I got Second Chance Summer by Morgan Matson. It's a really sad book. It's about a girl whose dad is dying, and they go on like one last family vacation. My darling Nikki told me that I needed to read this. And so here I am. She's Fiction Freak, if you haven't checked her out yet. She's adorable. So she told me I had to read this. I got it also from ArcCycle. Hopefully I will get to this sooner than Sweet Shadows, just because I have to read Sweet Venom and then Sweet Shadows. Also waiting for me in my mailbox today was Alice in Zombieland. This is just a gorgeous book. Just absolutely gorgeous. Like, look at that inside cover. Let's check out the cover, the spine. It's just way beautiful. It's going to look awesome on my bookshelf, and it's going to look even more awesome with a signature by Gina Showalter. Gina, if you're watching this, it's a call to action right there. So I love that. And I also got Shadow and Bone. I plan on going to the Fierce Reads book signing in Books of Wonder. So I'm going to get this signed then. Again, another call to action. So we'll get that signed. So basically that's been my week. So many books. I love it. I was actually plotting out how my books are going to go as far as once I finish September, because I have 6 books left to read that came out in September. So 6 books. That's kind of really good. So once I finish those 6 books, then I get to read the 30 books that I have to read in October, and then November, December kind of slow down. But exciting news! I'm going to New York Comic Con with my co-blogger Danielle and Lexi from Poison Rationality. She was kind of my mama for BEA. So they're going to kind of take me and show me the ropes, and I'm really super excited for that. Which means more books like The Archived by Victoria Schwab, which I'm really excited, and possibly a few other really great ones that I'm hoping that they'll have. It's possible these publishers will have them, but it's not definite. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I might do I'm definitely planning on doing a giveaway from whatever I gather at New York Comic Con. I'm hoping. I don't know. I really don't know what to expect. But speaking of giveaways, you can still enter my giveaway. You have 10 days. Well, 7 days. 7 days to enter. You will win 3 fabulous books. Eve and Adam, Beta, and Jep, Who Defied the Stars. So definitely be on the lookout for the link right up. Just look right up there. And that will take you right to the giveaway. Enter the Rafflecopter. It's really easy. Like, really easy. Leave a comment. Be a follower. Like, if you already do these things, why not just continue? So there's that. I made a note of all of the other giveaways that I have planned, and I filled my little note card. So lots coming up. I will be posting in the next few days. Actually, probably not until like next weekend, because I'm way too busy with school. But David Levithan and Maggie Stevetter giveaway. So keep your eyes peeled for that. So what did you guys get this week? Leave a comment below, and I'll go check it out. Thanks.